yeah, that segues into Microsoft. There's been actually a lot of articles since the Surface came out that, or the Surface announcement, that is kind of implying that Microsoft is trying to get rid of Windows or not prioritizing Windows, and they're assuming that a future without Windows on your desktop, but they're still going to be utilizing Windows as more of a background platform or secondary platform. So
I don't understand.
yeah, what I mean by this is the right now the first level of this, there's multiple tiers to how this is, why the people are assuming this. The first level of this is obviously the CEO had a conversation, and I guess somewhere in there he kind of hinted that my Windows as a platform isn't his number one priority.
Windows as a platform or as an
Yeah,
operating system? I'm a little confused there.
as an operating system, or
So what would be the operating system if they are going away with that?
well, it's not that they're getting rid of it.
Just gonna keep the... Oh, you did say that they were on what they intend to be the last major one, right?
They
and just
yeah,
do
they
minor
said
updates to it.
yeah, they said Windows 10 would be like the last official like
OS operating.
OS upgrade,
Okay.
and that Windows 10 would just be built upon from there.
Okay.
And they also mentioned, but also what seems to be is the second kind of level to this is when you're installing Windows, they have over time made it harder and harder and harder to make a local account on your computer. If you are at this point, if your computer is at all connected to the internet, you don't even have the option to create just a local machine account. You have to sign in with Microsoft unless your computer is not plugged into the internet at all.
So what do you mean you have to sign into Microsoft?
You have to sign in and have a Microsoft account, which we talked about
Oh.
before. You don't actually need a Microsoft email or anything like that. You can use your Google email or Yahoo email or AOL.
Just create a password.
Yeah, you just create a password.
Can you save that password with Google, or is that one because you're logging into the OS?
You're logging into the OS. It's not going to be saved on Chrome. So Microsoft would save it into its account settings.
Oh, but you can do that?
Yeah, Microsoft also has a similar page of account settings, just like we talked about with Google, and it has all your product keys, so all your Windows installs, all your Office installs, like it has the product keys for everything all in one place. It has your purchase history and anything that you deal with Microsoft, and also Microsoft does password saving. And phone linking.
So what's the bottom line here?
Well, because it's kind of alluding to a future where you won't have a login on your local desktop here. You won't have an operating system on your local desktop. You log into your Microsoft account and you log into Windows, even if your computer doesn't run Windows.
I don't think I understand. I'm sorry.
So,
What?
right. So let's say we had a Chromebook.
Okay. But Chromebooks only run with internet?
They don't.
Wait, once you download
internet.
an app, then you can use it?
Yeah.
The
Chromebooks
app,
are mostly web-based
okay.
things, but there is.
So this is just like a laptop or a Chromebook, you're saying?
Yeah, let's say
Okay.
a Chromebook. You're talking about Chromebook because Chromebook is not a Windows operating system.
Oh, I see why you're using that example. Okay. Okay, sort of like the Amazon Fire stuff is also not correct.
Well, like those are also not computers.
Oh, those are tablets. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
So
So a
let's say
Chromebook.
a Chromebook or a
Okay.
MacBook if you want to use a MacBook.
All right.
And and this also leads into like kind of a third step to this is Windows is working on working more towards virtualizing Windows as a cloud system. So no matter what device you have, like whether it be a Chromebook, whether it be a Mac, or whether it be a Windows PC, you would be able to stream the Windows desktop
You
environment.
say able, but that actually sounds terrible to me because, again, I'm from a rural area where internet is monopolized and very expensive, and you do not have fast internet. You just do not have it. So would that be a problem for most of these people in rural areas where fast internet is not a thing?
This is part of the controversy that's going on. Is
Yeah, that does not sound like an able. It sounds like a hindrance.
it sounds like a hindrance in those areas, but in also other areas where you don't need to bring your computer anywhere with you. You can literally log into your Windows account and have all of your apps and everything available no matter where you are, anywhere.
They need to have it both ways though, because or fix the internet problems, because it's a real problem.
This dystopia is not for a long time away, but you can. But
Fair
what
enough.
they're saying,
That's the direction.
People are seeing these seeds being planted